Hey, Kerry here. Wanted to follow up on a video I did on, looks like May 23rd, where I explained that I was contacting agents whose listings expired and reaching out and saying, hey, maybe I can help you recapture this listing, and then with the things that I do that are a little unique, maybe you can get your listing back. And at the time, I projected that probably less than 20% of the people would respond to me. So I want to bring you up to date on that. I've had some results and I want to share them with you. So stay with me, and we're going to build a real estate business. Okay, on May 23rd, I told you that what I was doing was finding expired listings on my MLS sheet, my hot sheet, if you will, each morning, and going through them and finding listings that I had made no contact with the homeowner. So I hadn't sent them a video, I hadn't sent them a letter, and I thought it was an interesting listing, something that with a little bit more promotion and some video work, that maybe we could turn it into a positive situation. So what I did was then email the expired listing agent and comment that, hey, I thought this was a really cool house and I see that it expired. I do something different, and I'd be willing to help you if you're interested. And then I would leave or include a link to one of my listings where I did the 8-minute walk and talk video, and then also a video and where I talked like I'm talking to you as to this is what you need to do and this is how you need to do it. And I had said at the time, I believe that I had sent out 8, and I was anticipating maybe a 20% return. Well, I did get a email back, and it said, thank you, Kerry. I am meeting with the people on Monday. In fact, that would be today. And I'll mention it to them, and if it can work out, I'll give you a call. The other one was a Keller Williams agent from another office phoned me and said, yeah, I did. I lost the listing. In fact, he said, Kerry, the homeowner has received some emails from you, has seen some of your videos, and got a letter from you relative to a property you sold and how you sold it and how you used video. And he mentioned it to me, so I followed up with you, and yeah, I'd like to do it. So what you're going to see now, we went out last week and we shot the 8-minute video. What you're going to see now is an interview that I held between myself, the other Keller Williams agent, and the homeowner. And I think it'll give you some insight as to why this can be a win-win and why it might be something that you can incorporate. At the end of this, I'm going to give you a link to the original video that I produced in explaining this process, and also a link to the video that we shot on this guy's house. So it'll give you the whole story and bring it all together. So stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll get that to you. Okay, I'm Kerry. You've met me before. This is Clay, and this is Chris. Chris and I are both Keller Williams real estate agents, and Chris had been the agent on this property, and he was doing an excellent job. And the listing expired, and as you know, I do a lot of video and I do a lot of things differently. So we came together really for the benefit of this guy. Okay, to help him get his house sold, because truly that's what we do for a living.
Absolutely.
And so I'd kind of like to get it from your perspective. How do you feel about that?
Well, I'm really happy to have both of you guys here. I'm all about innovation and doing things differently and adding a twist here and there. And I think you guys have some good ideas, different ideas, and to be able to pull all this together I think it's a home run.
No, absolutely.
Like it is.
And I respect Kerry a lot, and that's why I wanted to bring him in, is because he does do things a little bit differently than I do. And for what the seller, wanted and needs to be done, teaming up was the smart no-brainer thing to do, because we have somewhat different styles, and if you put both of those together, I mean, that's a home run.
Yeah.
And it helps me, it helps Kerry, and it helps the seller. And that's the most important thing.
The other thing, Chris has been in the business a lot longer than I have. I've only been in it 3 years. How long have you been in the business?
5 years.
Okay. Have you ever seen anybody do this before?
Actually, no.
Okay.
I mean, agents that do a fair amount of business to team up with the same company to do something like this, you don't see it often.
I don't know why it even has to be the same company. And let me explain to you why I wanted to do this. I'm building a business, and the smartest thing you can do when you build a business is surround yourself with people who can do things that you can't do, or they do something better than you do. If you just duplicate yourself, or you get somebody who isn't as good as you, they bring you down. Chris will bring me up, okay? He's established, he's got a reputation. I will feed off of his reputation, and he will feed off of mine, and we will both be much more successful. And this guy will sell his house, and he can go live his life.
Absolutely.
And Chris said the same thing when I talked to him earlier, that having Kerry was going to make him a better professional at selling this product. And I'm excited about this. I really am. And don't work out, they're fired.
and share with them. You just witnessed us spend about 2 hours going through the house, filming the house. What do you think?
And I'm really impressed. And I think it's, number one, we're trying to sell this house, and I think it's a team effort. And the fact that we're in it together and just having fun, just selling a product that I believe very much
that you built.
That I built.
This is your baby.
I lived in this house for almost 14 years now.
Okay.
And so I know everything about it. If there's any way I can help out to sell this, I want to be involved. If I need to step out of the way, then I will do that too. Okay. So let's get this product going, and let's get it sold.
Absolutely. Well, Kerry and I, we're pumped to be working together for the first time, and hopefully it won't be the last, because I think what he and I bring to the table is quite impressive.
There you go.
And I think any seller, especially Clay, would benefit from what we do together.
And I also want to say that obviously I want to get the house sold, and hopefully Chris, there's really not pressure. I'm not going to come to you guys, man, what's the deal? What's going on? Let's get the house sold, and if it takes a little while, it takes a little while, but we're going to get it done right. There's a person for this house. I firmly believe in that. We just got to find a person.
And that's another part of what I try to do. I try to envision who that person is, who is going to buy this house. Now, I believe, and I've shared this with you on other videos, he's going to be a doctor, he's going to be a lawyer, he's going to be a banker, a financial advisor, and an entrepreneur. Now, where do you find those people? They're on LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a search engine. It's a search engine to find people. So and I've got 1,356 people in my database, and I got a piece of software that I can deliver a message to 150 LinkedIn members every day. So we will take we just did probably an 8-minute video. We will do a 1-minute version of that video, and we will pump it across LinkedIn. And then if they're interested, they will come to my website and they'll watch the 8-minute video. That's the use of social media marketing at its best. So wanted to share that with you. Most importantly, don't be afraid to reach out to another agent and say, hey, you do something I don't do. The other thing I want you to know, we will be here for every showing, because this house has so much detail. It even has a hidden closet that I would bet nobody knows it's there. but we'll make sure they do. So something different for you to think about, a different way to approach the business. Stay with us and we'll make you wealthy.
I'm excited about this, and hopefully it'll set a trend where you guys can sell this house and work.
Yeah, like I said, maybe it won't be
great.
won't be the first, won't be the last.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Stay with us. Okay, so that's how it went. And as you can see, Chris, the other agent, called it a home run for everybody involved. And you can see how it really was a positive effect for the homeowner. He sees two people coming to work for him where he used to just have one. He sees two different styles and he likes the idea. So it was a home run. So if you want more information like this, some more information about how to do things a little bit different, subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the bell. By hitting the bell, you will be notified every time I publish a video, and I try to do 2 a week. And then go to bestofusagents.com. This is a website that I've put together so that you can register, and I will for free send you scripts, letters that I use. I'll probably be sending as one of them a copy of the email that I sent or that I am sending to these agents to team up. I think I shared this idea with the people in my brokerage meeting, and there was something of I guess an enlightening that, part of something is better than nothing. And the reality is, if you do get part of something and it's a good listing and you sell it, you're promoting your brand. So did it cost something to do that? Yeah, but most promotion does. And I think we get hung up that we want to do this by ourselves, and that's probably one of the dumbest things you could try to take on. It's too big. So become a part of bestofusagents.com. I also am building a Facebook group. That's also Facebook group, bestofusagents.com. We've got about 73, 75 members right now. It hasn't even been up a month. So take a look at it. Share my videos with your friends, with your competition, with anybody and everybody, and let's build a tribe. Let's work together to make this work. Okay? Thanks. Go out there and hit it hard.